Howdy, everybody. Dave here. Another episode number 5 of This is Daveford FC. Now, we left off last time in really good shape, guys. I mean, we were cruising along in first place. Everything going good with the FA Cup. Everything going perfect with the FA Trophy. And this episode, great things have happened. I've actually finished the season. We are the Vanarama South champions. So congratulations to all the players, the coaches, and especially our fans. We are the Vanarama South champions in 2015-16. So, guys, we're pretty much finishing the year. I've got one game left to play, and it is, yes, the FA Trophy Finals. We will be playing the FA Trophy Finals, and we'll be playing Eastleigh at Wembley Stadium. Now, we left off last time with an overall balance of $2.4 million. We've gone a couple months since then, pretty much almost half the season, and we're up to $2.7 million. Now, that's a hellacious amount of money for a Vanarama South team. Now, we made $1.4 million profit this year. Our fans were amazing. We were having an average attendance of about 3,800 to 3,900. It had to be near the top of the league, if not the top. I mean, every game was just jam-packed full. I mean, it was just jam-packed full. We're at a loss this month. We haven't really guys, we haven't even played any games this month. So my last couple games were away. So we're sitting at a negative 132K balance for this month. But guys, we kicked ass this year for making money for the club. Got 2 new sponsors. I'm sure we're going to get a lot more sponsors going into Vanarama National. The transfer budget's still at 1.5. Didn't even touch the transfer budget after that first influx of players when I brought in our goalie and a midfielder and a winger. And our payroll budget was at 18.5 last time, but I've renewed a couple of contracts that I really wanted to get done. I renegotiated Aaron McLean's contract. He had 37 goals this year, guys, 15 assists, 7.8 rating. He was making $1,100. He's still making $1,100. I was actually able to get him for a 2-year contract, so we've got him till 2018, till the end of Skybet. Hopefully, if we can get promoted next year, hopefully to the end of Skybet 2. Hopefully we'll be able to stay up in Skybet 2. Then I also gave Matt Fish a new contract. He was making about $850 a month. $850 a week. Now he's making $925 a week. So that's where our little bit of a jump in payroll came from. And I signed Matt Fish for a year. He wanted 2 years, but I just wanted to do 1 because I have a couple other options that I might have with youth coming up. So I don't know. We'll play it by ear for the next year with Matt Fish. But hey, Matt Fish, he played a hell of a lot of games for me this year. He basically started 42 games. I brought him on as a sub twice. He got 10 assists, 7.47 rating. I mean, the guy was lights out this year. So Matt Fish, give him another year. I'll probably end up giving him another year after that. And hell, I may even sign him for a long term after that. Because, I mean, he is actually a really solid defender. So that's pretty much what the year end on finances. We've been approved for $30,000 a week next year. I don't think that we'll spend that much. I'm really confident that with the team that we have now, I have still quite a few contracts, 2016 that are up. Liam Slade, he's on loan. I'm going to try to snag him from our affiliate. I'm going to try. Byron Lawrence, I will probably go ahead and renew all of these contracts for another year. Sheringham, awesome. 29 goals, 8 assists. Going to try to sign him for a couple more. Bonner, Lewis. Bonner's a great backup. He's very flexible on the right, left, or center for defensive men, so he's good utility. I'm going to re-sign him. Stuart Lewis. Actually, he had done a lot better than what I thought he was going to do. So he's definitely going to get a renewed contract this year. Joe Howe, another great defensive man. He's going to get renewed. Anthony Cook. Anthony Cook is he's pretty decent. He's actually really good. I don't know if I'm going to re-sign him though, because I have quite a few options at the winging position. The good thing about Anthony, he is basically a natural on the right and the left. So if I keep him, it's going to be because of that. So anyways, I'll have to worry about that after this game. Liam Slade, Byron Lawrence also. This kid can play. He can play on the flank. On the left flank, he's pretty decent, which he needs to become a natural there, which I can work on him with that. And then he's a great center midfielder. So got some contracts to renew. I'm definitely going to worry about those after the season. Next year, I've only got one contract. That's Callum Driver. Definitely going to re-sign him. He is the rock at. He's started pretty much every single game. He's the only player that had 50 plus starts, I think. Yeah, but literally, this guy has got a great physical score, great stamina. This guy in 2 days can be fully rested. So plus he's the ability and the potential in this guy is just amazing, and he's only 23. So he's going to be long-term Daveford FC, that's for sure. Callum Driver, and also I'll be signing Tom Gardner to a long-term deal as well. So he's a center back. So those are year-end contracts. Be taking care of those. So that's everything with the finances. Now, more financial stuff, guys. Look at this. Holy cow. Last time, where we left off, I got approved to have a improved training facilities upgrade. It will be done in October 31st to be October 20th to be exact. So that's almost a year to build this sucker. Now, you'll also see I want to be big into youth development, and I did a couple board requests to change the ideologies of the team, and guys, it actually worked. I could not believe it. But I guess that's what happens when you have such a good standing with the club and you're making a ton of money. You're going to have a lot of leeway. So, guys, I said, what the hell, let's try to do this. Let's try to do all of this. So I asked for improved youth facilities, and the chairman, Dr. Abdullah Al-Hamadi, he said, sure, let's concentrate on youth instead of buying now, because they wanted to buy the youth. No, I said, no, we need to recruit them and save millions and millions of dollars doing that. So now we're on the way, guys. We've got our first youth facility upgrade. And look at this, guys. We are building a new fucking stadium. Can you believe that? We have a 4,088 seat stadium, and we were sold out just about for every game. I think our attendance is like 3,900. So now that we're Vanarama National, it's going to take literally a year. It's not going to be until almost July of next year before the new ground is going to be built. I don't even know how many seats this thing is going to have. I have no clue. But this new ground is going to be totally expandable. And as we, grow as a team and, get bigger, go up to the higher leagues, we're going to need to expand on the stadium. So this new ground is going to enable us to do that, which is it's awesome. I never expected that to happen at the same time as youth facilities. And then I asked for another senior affiliate. We've got one already, Burton. Hopefully we'll have another great senior affiliate that we can grab players on loan and save on payroll. So that is another good thing. So guys, it's looking good. I know these. I know the youth facilities will probably cost 500-600K. We'll probably pay for that cash, but the new ground, I'm expecting that to probably cost millions, and we'll probably have to take a loan for that. So I don't want to have the loan, but hey, if it's going to allow us to build quicker in the future, I'm all for it, and then we'll just pay the debt off, So I'm really happy with the way things are going so far, especially financially. All right, so last time we talked about two new uniform sponsors, $30,000 a year. We've got our 2 players on loan coming back. Lloyd Harrington, probably going to go ahead and keep him too. His loan is expiring in a couple weeks. Also, Leo Mazzone, he's on youth. They actually both had pretty good year. 40 appearances, 32 appearances, 3 goals apiece. All right, so let's take a look at scouting. We haven't really taken a look at scouting. Now, I've got 2 scouts, Corey Seymour, our chief scout, and Jeff Smart. These 2 guys have done a fantastic job with scouting England, and that's pretty much all I've done. Is I've basically done nothing but scout England the entire year. And they've actually built up a database of about 1,900 players, which is good, because if I need players in a pinch, if I need to find free agents, if I need to find players on loan, I can come here first without going to all these other teams in Vanarama and looking through each team. So I'm glad we've got a pretty good amount of players in the database. Next year, I am not going to expand scouting. I won't expand scouting till probably Sky Bet, and unless the chairman and the board, they want to expand it to, say, the United Kingdom, which they probably will, and then they'll open it up and do scouting for Wales and Scotland, North Ireland and Ireland, and then after that they'll go into like Western Europe and stuff. So that'll probably be around Sky Bet too. I'm really not worried about it now, because I think I have a good enough team to get promoted again next year. I really think that this team can do it again, as it is, untouched, without even adding anybody. So that's scouting's in really good shape. I mean, really good shape. Training, I lost a coach. I can't remember who it was, but he went to a Sky Bet 2 team. Actually, I think it was not Steve. They tried to take Steve Gritt too. But Steve Gritt said, no, there's no way I'm leaving Daveford FC. I love Daveford FC. And I gave him a big hug and a big wet kiss on the side of his cheek. And Steve's staying with us. But I did lose one coach, and I lost him to I believe, a Sky Bet 2 team. So, but we're going to probably pick up another coach, maybe another couple coaches for next year, maybe just probably one coach. We won't expand on coaching until we become an actual professional organization. So, all right, so let's see. Staff, like I said, I'm missing one guy. Let's see. Let's look at the rest of our schedule here. All right, so we left off with the dominating FA third round victory over Rushaw. Next week, and guys, look, I mean, we dominated the entire season. I mean, this whole season we dominated. I kind of knew that we were going to dominate, but I didn't think we were going to dominate like this. I mean, this is just true domination. This is like a major league team in like Double-A baseball. I mean, it's just I just crushed everybody, and I'm glad, because that tells me that I did things right by dropping, the advanced forwards and dropping the midfielding attackers and the midfielding defenders, and brought in my own 4-4-2. It was rough at first, but until I got everything fine-tuned, man, it went on a roll, and we really kicked ass. So let's see. We'll talk about our first game after Rushaw. Was a home win against Havant and Waterloo, 1-0. Then we went away to Oxford City and won 3-1. Then we went back home, played St. Albans 2-0. Truro, we went away, went to Truro 3-1. That was a victory. Then we played Nuneaton in the fourth round of the FA Trophy, away again, and all of our, it seems just about all of our trophy and cup games were all away this year. Bad luck of the draw on that, but no problem. We still dominated Nuneaton anyway, and won that game 3-1. Look at this, Gosport. We destroyed them at home at the Dungeon, 7-0. It could have been a lot higher than 7-0. Hayes and Yeating, 5-0. 12 goals in 2 games. That was also home. Guys, the fans were going crazy. I think Dale had 2 hat tricks in a row. I mean, the women, they were throwing panties onto the field. I mean, it was crazy. Brawls were being thrown onto the field. Coke bottles, beer bottles. I mean, it was just unbelievable, the atmosphere at the Dungeon. It was great. We went ahead and played Walking next, away, 3-1 a 3-1 victory, and that was the first leg of the FA Trophy semifinal. So it's an aggregated score. We had, that we came back home and we actually tied 1-1 at home, but we had a 4-2 aggregate score, so that put us pretty much to the finals. Then we played Bath away, 3-1 victory. We played Hemel Hempstead at home, 1-0. Then we traveled to Western Supermare, and we actually lost this game 1-2. We had a 1-0 lead, 1-0 lead, and within the last 10 minutes of the game, Supermare came back and scored 2 goals. It was pretty disheartening, but hey, look how we bounced back against our fierce rival Dartford. We were home for this game. Last time they beat us 1-0, and this time we just pounded the shit out of Daveford FC, 7-1. That was awesome. That was great. Next we played away. We went to Hayes and Yeating, had a 2-0 win. Then we came back and played Chelmsford, at home at the Dungeon, 3-1. Sutton United, an away victory, 3-1. Bishops, 3-1 away victory. And an Eastbourne Borough, home victory. Last home game of the year, 3-2. And now we are playing Eastleigh in the FA Trophy final. So let's take a look at the final standings, guys, for the season. Final standings. Look at this, guys. Daveford FC, 42 games played, 33 victories, 3 defeats. 3 draws, 6 losses, 68 goal differential, and 102 points accumulated throughout the year. Unbelievable. We had a 30-point lead on Margate, and Margate was in second place. We won the game with I think we won the league with I think it was about 8 or 9 games to go, and I didn't let up. I kept playing our primary team. Sutton United, they actually came from behind. Margate, they came from behind. Oxford City, they came out of nowhere. But Bishop Stortford, man, they were right behind me for a while, and then they just dropped off. But congratulations to Oxford City. They're getting promoted with me into Vanarama National. They won the 4-team playoff, and they're going to the top tier in the semi-professional football world in England with us. So there you go. Relegated teams. Concord Rangers are getting relegated. St. Albans are getting relegated, and also Hemel Hempstead. Those 3 teams are getting relegated. Board expectations for the English FA Cup. I was expected to reach the first round, which I was actually surprised I was supposed to get that high. But we got knocked out in the 4th round by Watford. That is way above expectations. And we are now in the English FA Trophy final. We are playing Eastleigh, and Eastleigh is a Vanarama national team. And we'll see if they are going to get promoted or not. I'm not too sure. But if not, we'll be seeing them next year. And you better believe we'll be kicking their butt. So, the lineup for today's game against Eastleigh. I'm going to go with pretty much the same exact squad, same lineup that I've used pretty much all year. Lewington in the net, Matt Fish on the right, Slade in the middle. I'm going to actually play Bonner in the middle over Tom Gardner. And the reason for that is Tom Gardner is a yellow card machine. And he has got a yellow card. He's one game away from suspension. And I know for a fact Tom is going to get a yellow card. And that's going to give him a 3-game suspension going into the first of the year. And I would rather not have Tom Gardner suspended for the first 3 games because I want to get off to a good start. So, you know, I've been contemplating this. Do I play Tom Bonner? Which is really not that. It's really a little bit of a downgrade. It's about a 1.5 stars. I mean, if you go by the rating system. But Bonner's actually been solid. He's got a 7.4 rating. He's got a couple header goals. Doesn't have any assists. Tom's got a 7.22 rating, no goals and 1 assist. So, I mean, they're pretty much almost even. So I decided to leave Gardner off the lineup today just because I don't want him suspended. We're going to go with the rock star Callum Driver, over 50 starts this year. We're going to go with Abdullah Belbaghi, our Sierra Leonean international super stud. He was a great pickup that I got from, I believe it was Southport, and I picked him up on a free transfer with an expired contract. Great. He's had 5 goals, 14 assists. He's been hurt a couple times, but nonetheless, he's got almost an 8 rating. God, that's amazing. Stuart Lewis, actually a real overachiever this month. I'm going to be starting him in the ball-winning midfielder position. John Arango, no-brainer there. I think he's going to win Player of the Year in Vanarama. So he's got a 7.97 rating, 4 goals, 10 assists. He's just he's awesome. Courtney Cameron, we're going to go with him. He's going to be playing left wing. He's just getting back from about a month-long injury. He's got 9 goals, 16 assists. Dale, we're going to go with Dale Southwell, 34 goals, 11 assists, and Aaron McLean, 37 goals, 15 assists. We'll have Gardner on the bench, Joe Howe on the bench, Byron Lawrence on the bench, and then look at I've got 2 great bench players in Kane Felix, 20 goals, 13 assists. Charlie Sheringham, 29 goals, 8 assists. I hate to have these guys on the bench, but I can't play everybody at once, or I would. So, Lewis Montrose, kind of a disappointment this year. I thought he was really going to be taking the job from Stuart Lewis, and I picked him up on a free expired contract as well. He's been hurt quite a few times. He's got a 7.32 rating, and he just hasn't done what I thought he was going to do. So he's been kind of a disappointment, but I'm not going to give up on him. I'm definitely not going to give up on him. So, and then I got Anthony Cook. Anthony Cook is really good. So I have a dilemma here, like I said, with the wingers. I've got 4 great wingers, and I probably end up keeping them all. But I just hate to have players complaining and bitching that they're not getting enough play time. So, anyways, this is the lineup for today. Good luck. We are going to go ahead and play. Okay, guys, so the teams are warming up on the pitch. Wembley Stadium is not quite packed, but there are quite a few people in here. The pre-match analysis by Steve Appleby from football.guardian.co.uk. Nice site that really doesn't mean anything. For pundit news, anyway. Steve thinks the game is going to be very close, but it will likely come down to the lottery of a penalty kick shootout. Steve, I think you're absolutely fucking crazy, because I think Daveford FC are gonna blow these guys out of the fucking water. So here we go, guys. Game's on. Daveford's got the ball first. Ooh, hard tackle by Matt Bloomfield. Nice foul. No card given. But that's okay. Liam Slade will get a card, though. Go ahead and give us a card there. That's no problem. So, looks like Eastleigh's got the ball. Stolen by Cameron into McLean. Going to shoot it into the middle of the Southwell. Ooh, nice defense by Eastleigh. Aranga recovers. Southwell shoots, and it's out for a corner kick, it looks like. So we're 30 minutes into the game, nothing exciting yet. The score is still 0-0. Eastleigh's got 1 shot on target. Daveford's got 3 on target. And Daveford is owning possession at 66%. Looks like Matt Fish has acquired a yellow card. Looks like we are to halftime. And the score is 0-0. So Dave Mexico, the coach, is probably telling the lads in the locker room, you know, of course he's giving them some jujubes and a little bit of Gatorade, and he's telling them, look guys, we're at Wembley Stadium. We may never ever get here again. So let's get the let out, chaps, and let's win this, right? So here we go with the second half. All right, so it looks like Eastleigh's got the ball back first. 52 minutes. Harding throws it in to Balanta. And to Harding, to Drury, to Midson. Balanta, looks like, Constable. Oh, boy, Eastleigh gets a goal at 1-0. Wow, Daveford is going to have a rock to climb up now at 65 minutes. Let's look at the Dale Southwell coming out, having a bad game. Liam Slade. I'm going to have to... I don't want to pull in Gardner. I just Tom, don't fuck it up. Matt Fish, I'm going to have to... These are all the guys that are not doing well. I'm going to go ahead and replace them. I should have started Tom then if I'm going to play him. I should have just might as well played him anyway. Fish into Bell Baggy. Bell Baggy gets it over to Fish. Fish gets it into Southwell. Ooh, a hard tackle by Belanca. No foul called. 70 minutes into the game, about 20 minutes left. Tom Bonner gets a yellow card. Thank God it's not Tom Gardner. 80 minutes. Looks like Eastleigh could hold up the FA trophy. Bell Baggy pushing it. Hal Lewis into the box. Sheridan, oh, wide open, and Cameron hits the side of the goddamn net. Come on, Daveford FC. Cameron pushing into the left. We're dominating possession. Arango gets it into the box of McLean. Sheridan off the pole. Are you kidding me? 2 minutes to go. McLean back out to Gardner. Need to get a Hail Mary going. Cameron into, kicked it back out. Driver dominating possession. Daveford FC. Driver into Arango. Lewis into Sheridan. McLean shoots and scores to tie the score. 1-1 in the 89th minute. 89th minute. Oh, what a miraculous goal. We are going to extra time, folks. We are going to extra time. As the players are starting to have some cramps on the field, all of the physios are out. The other players are helping get all of the players' legs relaxed for extra time. And here we go. So Daveford FC has the ball first. Gardner over to Howe. And looks like we are going to run some time off here. Stuart Lewis gets a yellow card. We're up to almost 95. There's Tom Gardner's yellow card. He's out for the first 3 games of the season. Awesome. And we are at 103 minutes. Abdullah Bell Baggy. It is a total card fest. There we go. Bonner's getting kicked out of the game with a red card. See you later, Tom Bonner. How unfortunate. So, I got no one left, guys. No substitutes left. I'm going to go ahead and run Gardner in the middle. Oh, boy. This is going to be a hard one. I mean, I could run... No, I'm going to run this. I'm not going to overthink it. There's only a little bit of time left. Hopefully, we can do something about it. 106 minutes. Wembley Stadium going crazy. Lots of empty seats, though. Starting the second half. Eastleigh's got the ball. Midson pushing it up. Holes in the backfield. Midson getting in Firmino. Oh, thank goodness it's off the side of the net. Thank God his accuracy sucks. Lewington kicks it out to McLean. Heads it back to Midson onto the dart. Oh my gosh. Nice save by Lewington. Lewington just earned himself a double cheeseburger after the game. We're at 122 minutes. It looks like that's it. We are going to a penalty shootout. All these fans that stuck around at Wembley, they are getting a treat. So, we are going to go ahead and I'm going to auto pick this. It looks like we're ready to go. Looks like all these guys got some pretty good scoring opportunity for penalty shots and finishing. So, here we go, guys. This is what it's all about. Starting the penalty shootout. First up is Brister from Eastleigh. Come on, Lewington, block this shit. Oh, I don't even think Lewington even saw the ball. 1-0. Sheringham shoots, scores 1-1. Looks like Midson is now up. Oh, goes right by Lewington. Arango, 2-2. Drury, 3-2. Eastleigh leads. McLean is up. McLean, 3. It's all tied up. Can Lewington get a block? Lewington gets a block. Constable nubs it. Bill Baggy brings Daveford FC ahead. Oh my God, I can't even speak. Reason. Oh, shoots it right past Lewington. Lewington, this is it. This is for everything, guys. Cameron, you can do it. And Cameron does it. Daveford FC wins the game. Oh my God. The confetti is falling. The confetti is falling. Daveford FC are the champs, the FA Trophy champs. Oh, the tears are falling. Oh, this is awesome. Guys, that was awesome. I hope I won. Huh. I sure hope I won. Holy cow. There we go. Daveford FC lifts the FA Trophy. I thought we won, but usually it has confetti fall down and whatnot. But holy cow, guys. If that's not a good game, I don't know what is. I mean, seriously. Guys, this went down to the last possible shot. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was such a turnaround. And I feel bad for Eastleigh, but to lose a game, fuck them. I don't feel bad for them. Daveford FC, guys, bringing some silverware. We're bringing 2 pieces of silverware home to the dungeon, guys. Oh man, that is unbelievable. Daveford FC lifts the FA Trophy. Holy cow, guys. So, I'm like totally drained. So I hope you guys enjoyed Season 1. The team has been promoted to the Vanarama National League. Still going to be semi-professional. Hopefully, we'll be able to defend our FA Trophy crown. Hopefully, we'll be able to win this sucker again next year. Hopefully, we'll be able to be just as successful in the FA Cup as we were this year. And hopefully, we'll be able to win the Vanarama National, because that's going to be quite a bit harder to win in that league than it is in this league. So, guys, gals, I will see you next year. I'm going to take care of all of these contracts. I'm going to take care of all of the other coaching. I'll show you guys what I've done when we have our next episode of Daveford FC. It'll be for the 2016-2017 season. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I've played it. This has been a really fun experience to have Daveford FC on. Things are definitely going in the right direction for the team. I mean, we're gonna get another senior affiliate. We're getting a new stadium built. We're getting new youth facilities, new training facilities. Guys, this is going to be a whole new team in a couple years, and it's only going to get better because we're just going to keep improving training facilities, improving youth facilities, etc. and etc. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. please feel free to leave a comment down below. Sorry I started stuttering there at the end. I was super excited. I love to watch sports games where, there are comebacks and all that good stuff. And also I'd like to say congratulations to all you Leicester fans out there for winning the Premier League this year. 5,000 to 1 odds, guys. Best sports story in the history of mankind. So Leicester fans out there, congratulations. And you guys definitely deserve it. So, guys, leave a comment down below. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and until next season, have fun, guys, and I'll see you out on the pitch.